Santa Claus 3 for the Game Boy Advance was a movie tie-in game based off the mediocre and very forgettable film series of the same name. The Game Boy Advance game has quite a bit of variety of challenge, levels and abilities. There are plenty of obstacles to overcome using special abilities. There is certainly length to the game, but that's only a good thing if the game is fun, which it isn't. The game shares the same story with the movie, which the game tells in very poor pictures of the film. I wasn't expecting full motion video, but anything is better than this. They are so badly told and very infrequent, so they almost don't matter at all. The gameplay is very simple. You wander around, collecting milk and cookies as Santa. There are 20 on each level, and you don't have to collect them all. They show you the way really, not that you'd really care if you've got them all or not. To finish the level, you touch a candy cane, and you move to the next level. There is some variety in the platforming, as you can sometimes slide on the ice, bounce off toys, and use blocks to reach hidden areas. Some of the moves you can use are double jump, glide, and a form of attack which comes in the shape of a jack-in-the-box. It's a really clumsy form of attack and very hard to hit enemies with. Santa can't glide when bouncing off an object, which is strange. The enemies you face are the generic platforming enemy fare, with enemies being recycled level after level with very little variety. The game includes an elf puzzle which are much harder than the normal level. One hit and you're dead. If you want 100% completion, you'd have to collect all the scattered toy pieces in these stages, but they can't be replayed unless you beat the previous level again, which can be quite annoying. There are plenty of things to do in many of the stages, such as throwing coal or presents down chimneys, similar to Days Before Christmas. Although there may be level variety, it all feels bland. Some of the visuals look nice, and animations are good, although the backgrounds are quite bland and boring. There is some parallax scrolling and snow effects, however. The music in this game is your generic Christmas tunes. Sound effects are alright, but incredibly annoying. There's really not much going on in the audio department. The level layouts can get confusing and more complicated than they should be, and it forces you to make some blind jumps without knowing what comes next. The camera is a pain, and it doesn't follow you very well. You have to recenter it by jumping and moving around. Overall, the whole package feels lackluster. Nothing will stand out and you'll get bored quick. There is some level variety, but nothing to keep you entertained. It really isn't good or bad. If you're older than 12, you'll find it very repetitive. For a movie tie-in game, it really isn't anything special. It could have been so much better. Not that I had much material to work on, with the Santa Claus 3 being a not so great film. The menus are nice, but the game is let down by its clumsy and poorly put together cinematic sequences. Thanks for watching.